Okay, so let's look at some simple codes to begin with. Now, the most basic type of code is known as the substitution cipher. Let me clarify a bit here. In cryptographic terms, a cipher is another word for a code. And what we mean by a substitution cipher is when you create a code by replacing each original letter in a text with a different character. An early example of this is the Caesar cipher, which replaced each letter of the alphabet with the letter 3 places further down the alphabet. So A was replaced by D, B was replaced by E, and so on. Now, every substitution cipher uses a key. The key is the component which tells you what you need to do to create the code. For example, in the case of the Caesar cipher, it tells you how many spaces the letter has been moved along. If you want to have a more secure code, you can regularly change the key that is used. Over time, substitution ciphers became more complex. Cryptographers started to use not just one key, but many different keys in a message. And this raises the question: if the cryptographer uses many different keys in a single message, how can anyone break such a code? Well, one method is to use a crib. A crib is a type of answer key. This is usually part of the decoded text that someone has already found or has worked out. When you have a crib, you can use it to guess the meaning of the rest of the ciphertext. Just to clarify, a ciphertext means the coded message. So if you guess, for example, that the characters E, F, B, S in a letter represent D, E, A, R, the word dear, then using those letters as a starting point, you can work out what the key is. So for the very simple example that I gave you before this lecture, the answer is